Hi guys, welcome to 4K channel. Today I'm going to share with you money other than paper money. So what I mean is money printed on material other than paper. What I have in front of you is paper money on the left and polymer money. So this is what we're used to, money printed on paper. And I just had to show you this series, this beautiful, brilliant, colorful series from Czechoslovakia. It's one of my favorites. It's an absolute beauty. It's just as colorful on the back as the front. So paper money, and this one is a Dutch polymer note from 1990s, and also very stunning. So what other materials have been used besides paper and polymer? And hopefully I can show you some example of money that's not printed on paper. So let's start here, guys. This one is cardboard, basically thick paper. So if you see my other videos, you know this is a Hansatsu from Japan, printed on a very thick paper, and just the way the vertical appearance, it's been nicknamed bookmark money. Besides cardboard, they have used very thin, almost like a rice paper. And this one's from Xinjiang, China, which is a northwestern part of China, an autonomous region, which has been on news lately because of the way they've been treating and handling the Muslim minority in this region, the Uyghurs. Anyways, also what has been used is fabric. So here's a piece of cloth. You may have seen this on my other video. This is money from China, printed on a green cloth. Other types of fabrics have been used. I have some examples of those. Here we have a Nahtgeld from Germany, Bielefeld, Germany. So this is printed on linen, and if I bring it up close, you can actually see the stitching on the edges. This is a beautiful example, and the theme here is a woman breastfeeding Wall Street. You actually see the American flag on the right. So basically this is kind of anti-US Nahtgeld. So a little more about Nahtgeld. So Nahtgeld was the emergency money that was printed in Germany during and after World War I, from 1914s to 1923. So basically Nahtgeld stands for emergency money. Not for emergency, geld for money. So basically what was going on in 1914, Germany stopped using gold standard, which meant people started hoarding gold and silver. And on top of that, 1914 is when World War I started. So there was all this metal being used for armor and ammunition, and pretty quickly there was shortage of coins and short change or small change. So the central bank or the government could not keep up with this shortage, and to supplement the lack of coins, they allowed cities and local governments and even municipal governments to start printing small change on paper, Nahtgeld. And basically these were IOUs, or barter money, basically, and that was the function, to basically supplement shortage of change. But quickly, these just took off. You know, everyone was printing it, not just local governments. You had basically any local business might be printing these, and they became really colorful and very detailed. Uh, they all had variety of motifs, cultural, landscape, religion, even political messages. They came in all different sizes. This particular one I want to show you guys here. It's one of my favorites. So it's 50 and 75 Pfennig, which is kind of like the cent or penny. And it's colorful and it's kind of humorous. So basically what you have here is a man carrying a book, oversized book, and holding out his hand. So basically this is a tax collector asking for money, and basically the writing says money doesn't grow on trees, it can only be squeezed out of people. And you can see this person basically squeezing their belt, showing them their pockets are empty, they don't have anything to give this tax collector. So, you know, during World War I and after World War I, the inflation had gone crazy. So pretty soon, these knot gelds, which were basically supplementing coin shortage and small change, they kind of grew in bigger denomination. You know, from being printed for replacement of Pfennigs, they were being now replacing mark. You know, big denomination. Here I have this knot geld from Memo, and it's a beautiful example. And it's a 75 mark. This one is a much larger knot geld, kind of rectangular, from Friedel, Germany. Really beautiful. And you know, progressively they got larger and larger denomination. So getting back to our theme of, you know, money other than paper money. So besides this linen, they used other fabrics. Here we have two knot geld from Bielefeld, Germany, printed on silk. So kind of similar in the look and feel to the linen, but this one is printed on silk. And these particular ones are also available in linen, but these two are on silk. So besides linen, cloth, silk, they also use velvet. I don't have an example of velvet knot geld, but they're out there. I'm sure you've seen it. Some of you might already have it. I don't have one. I would like to get it. Kind of expensive. Besides the cloth, they also use leather. I really like this one, this banknote or knot geld. This one is from Pfennig, Germany, which is in Saxony or eastern part of Germany. And this is leather, guys. Flexible leather. And I actually happen to have this exact same knot geld in paper. So this one's regular paper, and this one's the same but on leather. So they became more of a collector's item as time went on. People started collecting them. So besides fabric, leather, they also used wood. So this one is actually from Austria. So Austria also printed a lot of emergency knot gelds, and this one is from Heeresfeld, Austria, which is just northwest of Vienna, just a short 20-minute drive away. This one has a deer on the front, 50 Heller. And last but not the least, Here I have a not geld printed on aluminum foil. Yes, aluminum foil. Guys, this is so impractical that I will not take this out of this holder, because by just handling this banknote, I will just crumble it and it'll be worthless. So this is literally printed on a thin aluminum foil. Not practical. You don't want to put this in your pocket or purse or wallet. This is more or less just for collectors. Basically, you know, they had an aluminum plant, and you know, doesn't cost too much to print some money on it and, you know, sell it to collectors. Anyways, so this not geld, you know, was a huge thing, and it lasted from 1940s to 1923, 1924, when it was demonetized. But there's a whole slew of not gelds out there, and some of them are very valuable, very cool. I don't have too many not gelds, but like I said, there's some really cool not gelds, and if you don't have it in your collection, I recommend. They're not very expensive. You can really get started really quickly, and you know, any collector should have some not gelds in their collection. So guys, I hope you liked this video. As always, I really appreciate you guys watching these videos and leaving comments. I really enjoy reading your comments. So please subscribe and give me a thumbs up.